We have a Silver 3 Soldier 76. Greetings. Big fan. Love what you do. I have a game that I think might just interest you in chat. Ooh. Interest me and chat. That's you, chat. And the people watching this YouTube video, that's you. This was a match that I could only be described as the early morning Silver experience. At the start of the game, I kept having issues with my keyboard disconnecting and not wanting to cooperate with Overwatch, leading to a very tragical limit at the start. During defense, I unknowingly played a game with myself called Why Should I Respect the Hanzo? Mixed with classic Dead by Daylight inspired shenanigans during certain points too. Any advice on how to improve would be greatly appreciated. Have a great day. Oh, I can probably help with that, or at least attempt to, but when your sentence here is, why should I respect the Hanzo while running at them? That already sounds like we can figure this one out really quickly. All right, let's see how this game goes. It's certainly going to be a treat. I'm ready for this one. Okay, so keep in mind, this is also buff Soldier 76. Soldier 76 recently got a buff. I'm ready. Going the scenic route all the way to the right here. I like it. This is actually a pretty good route sometimes if you don't want people to see you. All right, looks like the keyboard's... Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. Yep. Looks like you can go on the flank here. Actually, I don't think you know where they're out. Keyboard. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, off to a really good start here. Yep. I don't know how they were able to get you there. Your movement was impeccable. I don't know what happened there that they were able to get you. That was a wonderful play by the other team. Is just... Oh, we're going the right side again. Apparently you like going out this doorway over here. Huh. Yeah. All right, this is, yeah. Would that count as a broken keyboard? I mean, technically, I mean, that's the best part about having the broken keyboard when we do bingo cards. It's on there. Yeah, so far we've really seen quite the gameplay here. Wait, you're already... Yep. Oh, yeah. Here we go. High ground. Good positioning. I don't even know where to start with this right now so far, but definitely use your helix a bit more. You're playing high ground, and it feels like you're almost trying to get, and I talk about it sometimes, like the perfect shot, just like, try to, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it feels like you went more of the tracking route completely there, and then it was a lot better. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens next here. I'm very curious on how this is going to go. All right, yeah, high ground. You know what? I will say... Oh, wait, no, not the high ground. Not the high ground. Okay, yeah, now the high ground. Okay, the high ground's good here. I liked what you were doing, then you saw the Ash. Little... Is there an Ash? Wait, is there an Orisa flanking you right now? Did I see that correctly? No, the Orisa is flanking, but just not you on Soldier. Okay. You got ult. You got lamp. If you're going to ult, this is your timing. This is your timing if you want to get a good ult. You do not ult now. You do not need to ult. Okay, let's ult. The only reason why I say you don't need to ult there is they're already down 2. Like, you're not, like, you don't, there's no really any value you're going to get from ulting that. I mean, you can ult, I mean, listen, we all ult 3v5 sometimes, but if you're going for the perfect gameplay there, you're not ulting that. All right. I'm getting... It feels like I don't know how to explain. You're like in the general area where you want to get your limbs, but then you like, it's almost, I don't know what's the best way to describe it, but it's almost like you're drawing circles around them, which means that you're probably just like the way you're moving your mouse is probably like somewhat aggressive on that. I think if you just, it seems like you're getting the idea of where you want to go with your aim, but then once you aim on them, you start to move your mouse around a lot. When in reality, like, I think that's what's happening. That's what it feels like. Like watch. Like you have the idea of where you want your aim to be, right? and then you start to... See? I'm telling you right now, if you watch your crosshair, you're actually getting it to good spots. It's just after a certain point, you start to move it around a lot, which I think, like, I actually believe if you focused on that a little bit, and keep in mind, a lot of the time when we watch Spectated, we don't... A lot of the time when we watch Spectated, we don't talk about that too much sometimes, because obviously I always find that, like, sensitivity and, like, crosshair, etc. is going to be preference, right? Like, I'm not usually... But, like, I can tell with this VOD so far, you're accurate on them, then you're pulling your aim off. It's like me, like, I'm, like, on Widow. You'll watch me play Widow, right? I will be accurate when I zoom in on everybody, right? I will be on them, and then I'll flick off, right? It's something that I try... If I didn't flick off of people on Widow, I would probably hit significantly more shots. I recognize I just haven't quite adapted to it on Widow, probably because I don't play a lot of Widow. So I'm just seeing that, like, your aim's getting to where they're supposed to be, and then after that... So... No, that believe it or not, by the way. Believe it or not, that is a thing, by the way. Like, being accurate on, like, where your shot's gonna start and then flicking off. Like, that is a thing that, like, a lot of people end up doing. Like, if you watch me play Soldier 76 and you'll see, like, my aim's at on Soldier 76, people are like, wow, you can aim. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm tracking with Soldier 76. And then you'll watch me play, like, Cassidy, and I'll either hit all my shots or I'll miss every shot because I'm flicking off all my shots. Even though it's both hits game, right? But like I said, like, I don't go too far into talking about that. It just seems like you have the right idea if we want to go with it, then you start to just, like, move around a little bit on it. So, here we go. I'm ready to see this. Alright, that was certainly an attack.
Oscar Mike. Thank you.
Okay. I how did you get out? How did you get out of there? I don't understand. Nah, there's no way. Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay, so talking about positioning now. So I mentioned your good positioning. The 1v1 against the Hanzo is a little bit more beneficial from you if you can take angles and not give them the ability to get an easy headshot on you. That was a little bit aggressive on that one. Remember, there's a Hanzo. Remember, there is a Hanzo. The Hanzo has the advantage at that range. It doesn't mean you can't go for the shots. You just have to be ready to sprint around a little bit more. All right, here we go. Nice helix. I like that. That was a good helix. Can you get a health pack? Health pack? Let me ask you a question. The healing station you just threw right here, what was the plan with that? Your plan was to drop a healing station and then run to the point, but the healing station has, like, that center right there. Like, that's not gonna heal you, so you just threw it. Try to throw it, like, more in here, and then you'll be able to get more value from that healing station. That's not gonna... All right, let's see how this soldier ult goes. Oh, in front of the brig and ride. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I would recommend not soldier ulting in a small hallway unless there's a little bit more follow-up there. You know, I love how I talked about the first half about how, like, you know, you just keep working on your mechanics a little bit, like, you know, like, work on the aim a little bit, like, things like that. Then you'll see improvement because your positioning's really good. Like, I liked your positioning. Now, on defense, you're like, wait, you said I had good position? I'm going to show you something. It's been the opposite.
Much better. Setting up bets.
Don't. No, they know you're there. I swear if you sprint in right now. It's a Hanzo. Don't. Not yet. Wait till your team's here. Okay, your team's here. Go. You can go now. This is your timing. Nice. There you go. But, like, think about this. You did those peaks right there. At any point, that Hanzo could have headshot you. Right? Good positioning. This is where I talk about, like I said, like, the mechanics will come with time. So the aim and all that, like, that will come with time. But that's something that you can definitely start to, like, look into improving on, because I feel like if you have good positioning on Soldier consistently, you'll get good value, especially if you're able to hit, like, some of those shots. It doesn't even have to be every shot. It's just... Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what's the play here? Ah, yes. The run into Reinhardt strat. Ah, yes, here we go. So you had the high ground, which was a very important spot on this map. You gave up the high ground on the opposite side stairs. Big slam by the Reinhardt, by the way, there in the background during this. You give up the high ground to go to the opposite side stairs, which, when you go to the opposite side stairs, your teammates can't help you. The Mei then can take the high ground, which is exactly what happened. You're in front of a Reinhardt and a Mei, and guess what happens? You fall over. You go to the other stairs, you have more time to back up, and the Mei can't get away with that play. See, basically, I talked about good position, and now we're seeing the opposite of that. That's just going to happen. That you're running the card. I'm fine with that. All right, here we go. Stop calling timeouts. Yeah, it's a new feature. It's a new beta feature they're having. Only a few accounts have it. It's in beta. You can pause the rank game. All right, here we go. All right, okay, listen. I'm gonna ask you a question here, and you might get value with this ultimate, but like, I want you to think about the ult you just did. There was a Reinhardt in front of you. There was no guarantee your Pharah gets 3, and you Soldier ult. Listen. Soldier ult is one of those ults that you probably won't get a limbs with half the time, but like ulting in front of a Reinhardt who's 2 feet in front of you probably will not be the play. Yeah, if the shield's broken, that's different. If you watch the Rein shield breaker, it's like at like to the point where you know it's gonna break. That's fine. That's different, right? But that's an ultimate that you're not gonna get as much value with. You know, this is always an interesting strategy to me because I do it sometimes too. Like, I watch the Soldier do that, and I go, I'm not sure I like that play. But then when I play Soldier, I do it all the time. It's called the I think I'm going to immediately take a bunch of damage. So I'm going to drop my healing station as a pre-heal, and then you go for the limb, and nothing happens. You're like, was that actually worth it? But I do that all the time, so I don't know. I actually don't know. It's a good healing station. Remember, the Hanzo does a lot of damage to you, so I'd be careful here. Wait, nice shots. Nice shots.
One.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you right now. I really do think if you just have to work a little bit like on like the mechanics, I think you understand like the idea of like high ground and the value of it. Now it's like getting the value out of that high ground. I will say there definitely is some things you can work on position, but I think like if you watch this, and when you watch this, you're going to be like, oh, wait a second, that is not good positioning in some moments, but then you can understand what was good positioning. That was good right there, see? That's what I mean. You see how you're able to take advantage of that high ground? I think if you do that more, like that exact play, you're gonna be fine. It's just, you need to, if you keep working on those mechanics like that, with like your aim, I think you'll start to see more value out of this high ground, and you'll probably actually play well, climb more, win more, etc. Because you have the idea. Like, you have the idea. Yeah, I mean, this one, watching this game, I think, like, at this point, we can just pretty much say this. Obviously, if you keep working on your aim, I think you have a good idea of how good high ground is for Soldier 76. Like, I feel like you can see that you have the right idea. Now it's about looking at, like, okay, practice the mechanics a little bit, go from there, because getting the high ground's great. And this is what I mean by understanding high ground is dominant is good. Now just keep working on, like, hitting more of those shots. You're not, I'm not saying you have to hit every single shot, hit tab, and you have 98% weapon accuracy. I'm not saying that, but you know, you even increase that by 10%. You're hitting 2 extra shots, right? you're going to see, you'll start to see that you're probably going to climb more because you already have a good understanding of what high ground does and why it's good. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. That was quite the silver game too. Sub to the YouTubes if you haven't, all 3 of them. Follow everything, you know. Obviously, we stream these live if you haven't stopped by the stream. Pretty much follow everything. That's how I always go with on that one. And hope you all have an amazing day/night. Oh, and if you want to submit these, my Discord in the description. Have an amazing day/night.